What's going on, y'all? Today we are playing the Bathhouse by Chiller's Arts again, cause y'all liked the last video and I'm running out of ideas. I don't even know how, but this is like a, like a filler episode in an anime, like you know what I mean. But today we are going to be getting all of the endings in the Bathhouse, cause last time when we played this game, I got the bad ending. If y'all haven't watched the video yet, y'all should go watch it. Link in description, and it's on my channel somewhere. But basically we got the bad ending, and I'll recap it later in this vid. But there are also two other endings to this game, which consist of a neutral ending and a good ending, which I haven't gotten yet. These two endings are completely different from the last one I got, so I hope y'all enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the way to get the bad ending is to, well, play the game normally. Meaning to complete the task required and play how it's intended to be, which is to not complete it with any secret ways to beating it. After playing it, it will lead you to the ending, which I'll give you 3 seconds to click off and go to the main video and just check it, watch the video. I need watch hours, please. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. Did you click off? Well, she dies. Mina, the main character we play as, dies and gets beat up by Monkey Yatsu, which causes us to be unconscious, and he shoves us in the furnace, and we get burned. You turn into fireman, basically. So yeah, that's basically the bad ending. I mean, it's really straightforward. You get beat up, and he shoves you in the furnace, which is the bad ending. Which will then lead us to the next ending, the neutral ending. In this ending, we start off waking up and realizing that we've been reincarnated as a furry to fulfill my dream of becoming an OnlyFans model. Yep. After we push the cabinet, it reveals a giant hole. Yes, a giant hole, or average, just not small, which gives us a preview to the other room beside us, which is important to the third ending. We then go to the bathhouse to get a square key, which unlocks a lock to get another key. Crazy, right? We then go to the apartment, which lets us use the key to unlock room 201. Inside the room, there is a note which basically explains that Monkey Yatsu, or the landlord, becomes possessive of a young employee, which is Yoko, the girl haunting the bathhouse, the whole thing that started this, and kidnaps and imprisons her after mistaking her kindness for love, which then he feels guilt, paranoia, and madness after finding out that she's dead. After finding this room, it helps us for the third ending, so it didn't really help us for this ending, but it's okay, because it's better, to help for the future. You then proceed to play normal and juke Monkey Yatsu and follow the normal story. Once you go back to the tub and drown yourself, it sends you back to the challenge, but instead of doing it, you can just leave instantly and fall to your death. Again. Once you escape it, you will do the same exact thing where you have to run, but this time you go to room 102 where your brother Toru is, and knock on his door to alert him. Even if you do that, you still get knocked out because you're a weak, puny bitch. Monkey Yatsu drags you to the furnace room, but this time, something else happens. While the landlord was preparing to burn my ass, it gave Toru some time to turn on the sprinklers, which turned Monkey Yatsu into fire. Toru pulls you outside and saves you. Later, he talks to you and explains how grateful he is to know that his twin sister is alive and well, and gives us a key. Can you guess where this leads? After a heartfelt speech, he then proceeds to walk inside the burning building as a sacrifice and join Monkey Yatsu to become a fireman, which leads to the beginning of the Fire Nation. I'm just saying shit. Seconds later, the police arrive, questions us, and says, "Who told you that kind of story?" Me! That was my story. Do you know all the shit I had to do? He then gives us an umbilical cord, which leads to the last ending, the good ending. In this last ending, there are a lot of steps, so follow along. After responding for the third time, you wake up to find the key that Toru gave you and your umbilical cord. After you use the key for the abandoned room, you will find a tile piece, which is the start for a puzzle. In total, you need 4 tile pieces. One being in this room, the second after completing this minigame, third after the sweet potato loving dude and answering these questions in order. And lastly, in the room 201 where I stated in the last ending that it was important. After collecting all the tiles, you head to the shrine, place all the pieces, and solve the puzzle, which is Not that hard, unless you're a fucking idiot. After you solve it, it unlocks the door to the shack, and inside you will find a note. Pause if you want to read it. And Toru's umbilical cord as well, which is the last thing you need to complete this ending. After this, you play normally again by going to the bathhouse, going down the stairs, and doing what you have to do, and what you've already done. When you head back to the bath, it will do the exact same thing it did, but this time, it triggers a different scene. We get to see Yoko in a weird bloody place, where then we give the 2 umbilical cords to her. After we give the umbilical cords back to her, it then teleports us back to the bathhouse. But instead of running away, the priest pops up like Tengen Uzi in Demon Slayer and saves him and absolutely whoops his ass. Monkeyatsu is not ready for this shit. After the priest beats the landlord's ass, it time skips us a couple days later, where we then see the priest and Toru both alive instead of Toru sacrificing himself like last time. Toru then invites you to come live with him at his village, where, yes, I said yes. I mean, I don't really know what happens if you press no, but if you want to check it out, go press no. But after you agree, Toru takes you to his car. Everyone gives you a farewell goodbye, and you leave the bathhouse for good. And yeah, that's about it. It's a sweet, peaceful ending where nobody dies, except the landlord, I'm guessing, and live on to live a peaceful life. Well, yeah, I hope this video helped you, and explain the story of the bathhouse a little more for this ending. This made me realize that I'm ass at story games.